Today we'll talk about GS. We'll focus on GS4 ethics. Good evening. So we'll focus on GS4 ethics. I hope you all know the importance of the subject. I would like to dive directly to this chapter called values. Let's start. If you have any queries, please feel free to drop your queries in the chat section. Okay, or raise your hands for that. I hope I'm being clear, and is my voice audible? Can I have a thumbs up in the chat section to see if my voice is clear? Thank you. Thank you so much. So I believe we are all good to go. So now let's see what values are. We must have, we have all heard the word value, right? So what values are? We should know that. Let's introspect more over it. Let's see more on what values are. Okay. So one is like which we think is worthy, which has some worth to it, like which has some value to it. Worth in the sense, like, for example, if you have a wallet, like if you have bought a wallet, you have paid something for it, that means it carries worth, that means it has value. So uh, worth, money is kind of a value. Likewise, equally, for something that which is not materialistic, but you still attach worth to it, is also value. Like, for example, you have a pet, okay, and all of a sudden you don't see find your pet anywhere, okay, you get scared. Where is it? That means it shows that you have attached to it, you have an attachment towards it. So that is also a kind of value, means you are attaching worth to it. That pet is important to you, that pet is worthy to you. So that kind of an attachment is also value. So value always need not be something materialistic or something which is money bound. It can be emotionally bound also. Another aspect to it, okay, you have a friend, okay, a group of people, a bunch of people, okay, of that one or two are very very close to you. You mean they are very important to you. At any cost you would not like to lose them. You would not bear that their your attachment with them, or you being in contact with them is lost anytime in the future. Okay, so even that is kind of a value that you attach to them. That means you're giving importance to it. Okay, so that is another kind of, like, that is also value. I'm not saying kind of value, I'm trying to explain value to you in different aspects about how can you perceive value. And next comes on preferences. Like, for example, if somebody asks you if you're a coffee or a tea person, okay, you might be a coffee person, and you would say, I'm a coffee person, because you have a preference to it, you like it, you have a value for it. So you would say that you prefer coffee more. That means you value your preference of coffee more. So with all these words now, with all these things that we saw now, worth, attachment, importance, preference, all these things show what value is. You have to have any particular aspect which you attach worth to is value. Any particular thing you have an attachment to it is value. Any particular thing you show importance to is value. And any particular thing you give preference to is value. Okay, so far is it going good? I hope you all are understanding that what is value in a very shallow manner. We will see about this in a better way even further. Okay, so these were very common things. Let's raise our bar up a little bit more. Okay, like for example, let's see, you all know which form of government does India have? Any idea? Of course, you all must be having an idea. Anybody would like to put that in the chat section? Would like to answer? Is it capitalism, communism, democracy? What? Anybody? Okay. So democracy, yes. Democracy is a value. Okay. Surprised? Yes, it is a value. Why? Because we attach importance to. We as a government, we feel democracy is important. Why? We attach our worth to it. And likewise, American is a capitalist nation. So how? They attach value to it, right? They are like, it's just a statement. I'm just giving you an example of what democracy as a value to India is. Okay, so would you prefer I'm sorry, like democracy is a value. Likewise, communism is a value. Another let's take another, capitalism is a value. So these things are also, these aspects are also values. um can you imagine India being a non-democratic state? We believe that people is the apex, people power is the ultimate, right? Can you imagine India not being that, a phase where India doesn't show importance? We cannot imagine that, right? So democracy is a very important value system that we as Indians and we as a nation attach to. Okay, that is one. uh like another let's take another thing in comparison to, let's take some other country, uh or some other place or state, for better understanding of it. Like if given a situation, if in a state or a country where the government is the apex, people do not have their voices, they are not allowed to express what they feel, or they are not allowed to fight for their rights. We can, here in India, so we do not attach, we cannot accept, as Indians we cannot accept that as a system, right? We feel like, how, why are they not allowed to talk? People, human, they are human beings, they should be able to. So totalitarianism, for example, that is what I try to explain. If a state or a government is totalitarian in nature, we will I don't think possibly that Indians, we as Indians, will not be able to accept that kind of a totalitarianism here in India. So what I infer here, as Indians, we attach worth and give preference to the idea of democracy, and hence democracy is a value for us. Likewise, all other things, capitalism, communism, totalitarianism, any other form of government is a value system that that particular state or government or nation has attached its preference and worth to. Fair? Any queries or doubts up till here? Please feel free to drop in your queries anytime, okay? That is okay. Let's come to another question. If let's go, we'll take a idea, we'll take a example for this. Let's go to coffee or tea, okay? For an easy understanding, because the next coming question is a little complex. The question is easy, but the idea of the question is a bit complex, okay? Okay, fine. I can teach in Tamil also. Fine. Okay. So இப்போ அடுத்து நான் சொல்ல போற கொஸ்டின் அது கொஞ்சம் காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் ஆனது. லைக் அந்த கொஸ்டின் கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியா தான் இருக்கும், ஆனா அதோட ஐடியா கொஞ்சம் காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ். எப்படி அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம். இப்போ டீயா காஃபியா அப்படின்னு கேட்கிறோம். ஒன் குரூப் ஆஃப் பீப்புள் சே காஃபி, another group of people say tea. சரியா? இப்போ நீங்க சொல்லிட முடியுமா that the opposite group who are preferring to have coffee is wrong? Illa the coffee group seeing that people having tea is wrong. So there is nothing right or wrong. Correct? Value system la there is nothing right or wrong. It is about what you attach yourself to, what you feel is worthy enough. புரியுதுங்களா? நீங்க என்ன ப்ரிஃபர் பண்றீங்களோ that is your value system. So there is nothing right or wrong in value. Fair? Like, let's take food preferences. Okay, I would say that I prefer vegetarian food. My friend says she prefers non-vegetarian food. We have another friend, he says that he prefers vegan food. Okay va, all three of us have put forth our preferences. Correctங்களா? அப்படிங்கறச்ச இப்போ can I say that only vegetarian is right, மத்தது எல்லாம் தப்பு, it is all wrong? Or likewise to the other counterparts also, can we claim, can we assert that whatever system, whatever our food preferences, அதுதான் right அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்ல முடியுமா? நம்ம claim பண்ண முடியுமா? assert பண்ணி இதுதான் அப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியாதுல்ல. We cannot give a end to it. We cannot say that only vegetarianism is right, or only non-vegetarianism right, or only veganism is right. It is up to your personal preference of what do you attach worth to, what do you feel is your preference, and what do you value. So food preference is also values. Likewise, what we infer here is vegetarianism or non-vegetarianism or veganism is also a kind of a value, is an example of a value system. Purida? Fair enough? Let's understand more. Let's let's talk on more examples. Okay, excuse me just a moment. Yeah, thank you. So we will go for another few more examples to understand more about this statement of whether a value system is right or wrong. Okay va? Like food liye vechikalame. Again, let's go to food. We all know that now beef is a kind of a food enjoyed by a lot of people in the country. Fair? In fact, it's a very famous food in few states also. It shows its love and preference to that particular food. It is there, right? Undeniably it is there. But now in the recent trends, we have cow vigilantism, where there is a ban for beef and people aren't allowed to have. That is there. A group of people are against beef ban. A group of people, like commonly, are supportive of beef ban. Correct? We know this. So cow vigilant, there is a group called Cow Vigilant, a big community called Cow Vigilant who protect cows. Where we know this is a very common thing which we all know. Okay, but iduganaala what are the outcomes of it? When we see the consequences of it out of food, we see it away from food. Okay, food, beef, cow ban, beef ban, cow vigilance. Till here it seems very simple, right? But what about people who are very attached to the idea or the value system of cow vigilantism, going to a different level, a bigger extent of being harmful to somebody? Here I would like to tell you about a case that happened. Okay, that's a very famous case that you should know as UPSC aspirants. It's called the Aklab lynching case. Okay, this happened in North India. where this person called Aklab was அவங்க மேல சந்தேகப்பட்டாங்க that the person is having like selling beef or something of this kind. And என்ன நடந்தது அதுக்கப்புறம் அப்படின்னா, a group of cow vigilants அங்க போய் அந்த பர்சனை ஹார்ம் பண்ணி they mob lynched him. அவங்கள literally the person died. Okay, so if this value system that people attach to escalates to that level of fanaticism to go and kill a person, the person dies out of your value system, like the value system that you attach to. If a person in front dies, then that is wrong. Anna, taking care of cows and protecting cows is also right. So in the edathula, can you say that this particular value is wrong? No, right? You cannot say that being a cow vigilant is wrong. It is right. Taking care of the animals is right. But what is wrong is hurting another person. Whatever values that you have your preferences or your likes attached to, your importance attached to, you are not allowed to make any harm to another person or anybody in front of you or the counterpart. So what your value says, that value system that you attach to, that you give preference to, that you have importance for, is right only if you do not hurt or cause harm to the person, to any other person or anyone else for that matter. புரியுதா? நீங்க அட்டாச் உங்களோட வேல்யூ சிஸ்டம், அதுல நீங்க கொடுக்கிற இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ், நீங்க ஃபாலோ பண்ற ஐடியாஸோட எந்த விதமான இந்த வேல்யூ சிஸ்டம்னால நீங்க யாருக்கும் எந்த விதமான தீங்கோ ஆபத்தோ வரல, லைக் உங்களால அது வரக்கூடாது. If that happen, that should not happen. Only then the value system that you have is right. Okay, fine, fair enough. So the question of whether a value system is right or wrong, it depends upon person to person, situation to situation, and individual to individual. Okay, so there is nothing right or wrong in a value system. Fair? So as of now, what we have seen is what is a value. Okay, let's have a quick revision now. What is a value? Value is anything that you attach worth, importance, and preference to. And can you claim that, can you say whether a value is right or wrong? Again, we know that it depends upon person to person and situation to situation. So there is nothing right or wrong in values. Fair? And with this, we saw an important case that we should be remembering is the Aklab lynching case. Okay, fair enough. Is it clear up till now? Any queries? Can we wait for a moment? If anybody has any queries, can drop in the queries in the chat section. Now, here I would like to give you a question. Try to attempt. Chuma எழுதி பாருங்க இந்த question. What are values? In the question, this will come in the means GS4 level. There is a chance. What the question was is, what are values? How are ethics and morality different from values? So in the question, நான் ரெண்டா break பண்றேன். இப்போதைக்கு try to attempt the question, what are values? Okay, va? Just keep it up till here. Once we go further and understand more about ethics and morality, Apo, you will be able to answer the complete question. As of now, please focus on what are values and try to frame a rough answer about it, of it around for, I would say, somewhere around 100 word limit, 100 words limit வச்சு எழுதி பாருங்க. And what are values? Okay. இப்போ வரைக்கும் என்ன பேசணுமோ அண்ட் இனிமேல் கொண்டு கொஞ்சம் என்ன பேச போறோமோ இது எல்லாத்தையும் மைண்ட்ல வச்சுட்டு ப்ளீஸ் ட்ரை டு ரைட். ஓகே, ஸோ அடுத்து again கொஞ்சம் நம்ம let's focus more again, we'll understand a little more on democracy versus totalitarianism or something of that kind. Okay, if you have not understood value system till now, should I proceed? Should I go a little more further for you to understand what it is? If you give me a go, yes, or we will continue with the chapter move further. Give me a yes if you want to continue, or a no if you want me to elaborate more on this idea. Yes, okay. Expecting few more. Okay. Okay. Few more. Okay. So can we go? We are ready, good to go further. Okay. So, இப்போ நம்ம India ஓட tagline யாருக்கா தெரியுமா? What is India's tagline? Anybody? Incredible India. All these things. I'm trying to get an answer for this. Incredible India, we right, we have this. Adhe madri, we believe in a very important idea of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world citizen, right? Yes, unity in diversity, right. Few more, expecting a few more. What else do you think? India, what is your idea of India? What value system do we attach as Indians? Few more answers can I expect? Yes, Achyut, unity in diversity is right. What else? I'll wait for one more minute for you to answer. Okay, multiculturalism, okay, right. Few more. Okay, right, mixed, yes, Uma Maheshwari, right. Next. So do you all agree that these are some kind of values that we attach to as Indians? Answer with a yes or no. Right, yes. Similarly, there's an idea called Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the universal citizen. All people are one. We all belong to one family, right? We have this also, right? So this is also an idea. This is also a value system that we attach to. We give importance to. Correct. So I am sure, I believe that you are all clear about what this idea is. Okay. Now let's go for an interesting case study. Okay, wow. Now, see, there's a tribal village or a village, and you are working as the district magistrate there, IAS officer, the powerful position. Okay, you work there, and there is a project proposal of building a dam very next to the tribal village. What you are expected to do is relocate the people of that village to another safer place, because if that dam has to be built, that place has to be clear. If the tribal population, if that particular population, if that village is not relocated, there is a high chance that the dam flood die and the ure illama poirum. So you are given that big responsibility of relocating that people. Okay, that is there. How will you do it? It is not very easy to take a person, at least ஒரு பர்சனை relocate பண்ணி ஒரு இடத்துக்கு கொண்டு போறது permanently is difficult. Imagine you have to do that to a complete village, that to a tribal village, because tribal people are used to living in with the nature, in their integral part, their daily lifestyles revolve around that place. Okay, the trees, the plantation, water, air, everything. Tribal அப்படின்னா பழங்குடியினர். சரிங்களா? உமா மகேஸ்வரி, கிளியர்? ஓகே. சோ அவங்கள அங்கிருந்து ரீலோகேட் பண்ணி வேற இடத்துக்கு கூட்டிட்டு போகணும். ஊரே காலி பண்ணி வேற இடத்துல உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஊர் அமைச்சு கொடுக்கணும். அப்ப அது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமான வேலை தானே. அப்ப அதுல நீங்க என்னெல்லாம் பார்க்கணும்? What are the risk factors, or what are the factors that you have to look into while doing it? Okay, let me tell you more. So if there is a village, that means there is agriculture, that means there is livelihood, social impact, they have their own society, their own culture, everything. அது மொத்தமா அந்த ஊர்ல இருந்து you have to move the complete structure to another place. That means you have to assure that you will replicate இதே மாதிரி அவங்க ஏற்கனவே என்ஜாய் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிற அதே மாதிரி ஒரு இன்ஃப்ராஸ்ட்ரக்சர் நீங்க வந்து இன்னொரு இடத்துல கிரியேட் பண்ணி கொடுப்பீங்க அப்படின்ட்டு. and you have to ensure, and that is not easy. பண்ணி கொடுத்துட்டு you have to make sure that that place is useful for them. Okay, fair. And that is exactly what they have been enjoying for generations together. You have to find a fertile land for them, because they are dependent on agriculture for their livelihoods. You have to see that that place is exactly very much near to what they have been living. Their social impacts, travel, employment, a lot of things, health. Fine. If you fail in fulfilling even one aspect of it, you are in great trouble. So imagine that நீங்க படிக்கிற படிப்பு is going to give you so much of responsibility. It is just one example. I'm just giving you a case study. இப்படி கூட இருக்கு அப்படின்ட்டு. இப்போ இதுல வேல்யூ சிஸ்டம் என்ன வந்தது அப்படின்னு நீங்க கேட்கலாம். There is, because they have attached worth to that place. They are very attached to that place. இப்போ என்ன நடக்குதுன்னா, அந்த people are telling that they will not move. There is a big revolt. அங்க பிரச்சனை, பயங்கர பிரச்சனை நடக்குது. How will you handle this situation? Dam proposal, dam building, அந்த அதுக்கான construction, dam construction proposal வந்தாச்சு. You have to build a dam there for the people's welfare, for your district's welfare, and these people are not ready to move. How are you going to handle this situation? You have to relocate these people. Okay, so GS4 paperல இந்த மாதிரி case studies வரும். உங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி உங்களை ஒரு random situationல போட்டுருவாங்க, and you have to find solutions for it. And how will you able to find solutions is you will have to understand you have to study the complete syllabus, and then think of potential solutions for it. Okay, va? One more important thing I should tell you now is GS4 paper is the philosophical aspect of GS1, 2 and 3. Okay va? நீங்க history, geography, polity, economics எல்லாமே படிக்கிறீங்க GS1, 2, 3ல. அதோட philosophical and emotional aspect தான் GS4ல படிக்கிறீங்க. Okay, so அது எல்லாம் படிச்சீங்கன்னா you will understand என்ன இருக்கு, நம்மளோட கவர்மெண்ட்ல என்ன நார்ம்ஸ் இருக்கு, என்ன ஐடியா, என்ன ஸ்கீம்ஸ் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, வாட் ஆர் த லாஸ், எந்த ஆர்டிகல் கீழே வரும், ஹவு ஆர் யூ கோயிங் டு மேனேஜ் அன் எக்கனாமி, இது எல்லாமே உங்களுக்கு யூ வில் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் தட் ஃபண்டமெண்டலி ஃப்ரம் GS1 to 3. And GS4 the philosophical and emotional aspect of it will be handled of you as an individual. நீங்க அதை எப்படி செய்ய போறீங்க அப்படிங்கிறது is there in GS4. Okay, this is an important point I should be telling you. Okay, so given this case study, how will you handle it? How are you going to handle? Now you have to think. Now your value system comes into that comes into scrutiny. You have to be a person of your principles. You have to show that you have high value system, you have a high value standard. அப்போ you have to be very considerate. அவங்களோட ஒரு பிரச்சனையும் நீங்க புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். ஓகே, what are இன்னொன்னா அவங்களோட தேவைகள் என்னன்னு புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். You have to get into their shoes to understand what their lifestyle is. ஓகே, கரெக்டா? இது எல்லாம் புரிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் you can come to a potential solution and relocate them and persuade them. அவங்கள நீங்க கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ண முடியும். இல்ல, நீங்க இந்த இடத்துக்கு மாறி போறது நல்லது. எதனால அப்படின்னா இது காரணம். இங்க டேம் வந்ததுன்னா உங்களுக்கு இது பிரச்சனை வரும், இப்படி இப்படி ஆகும். இதே மாதிரி உங்களை மாத்துற இடத்துல இப்போ நீங்க என்ஜாய் பண்ற அதே ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ், அதே இன்ஃப்ராஸ்ட்ரக்சர் அங்க நாங்க அமைச்சு கொடுப்போம். ஓகே, ஆனா அவங்க உங்களை நம்பணுமே. they should believe you, right? You are some random person, but you are a collector, but a random person also. Okay, அப்போ உங்களோட வேல்யூ சிஸ்டம் ஹையா இருந்து உங்களோட வேல்யூ சிஸ்டம் ரொம்ப கன்வின்சிங்கா இருக்குனாக்க they will understand and they will be ready to relocate. அதுக்கு they should be convinced. You should be able to convince them how. ஓகே, இவங்க சொல்றது கரெக்ட், இவங்களுக்கு நம்ம பிரச்சனை புரியுது. So we can trust this person, trust this district magistrate, and after relocating them, you have to be a person of your words and make sure that they get all the facilities that they are bound to. They should be getting it properly, and you should keep a eye on it and keep on going for supervisions and checking if that is done. So this is kind of a solution. I have not given you the complete solution. I'm just giving you ideas, but you have to come up with solutions. Okay, I'm just giving you ideas. Fair? Clear up till here? So apply the value here. Apply what value system you hold as an individual. Okay. Clear up to here? If I can proceed further, give a thumbs up in the chat section. Okay. Fine. Okay, now something we have to see something, a very important aspect of in the values. Where are we getting it from? We are human beings. We are getting our values from the very day we are born. From the very day we understand that the world is like this. We get it from our parents, our friends, people in and around us, people who are there to help us, people who we see, who we mix up with, school, your society, your apartments, your village, everywhere. Poi solla kudadu. Speaking the truth is a value. There are a few people who would say, we also have a பழமொழியில இந்த தமிழ்ல 1000 போய் சொல்லி கல்யாணம் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்ட்டு அங்க போய் சொல்லிருக்காங்களே. So that is right, is it? So we again connect to the idea of whether value system can be right or wrong. போய் சொல்றது எப்ப தேவையோ சொல்லலாம், but in a common parlance we say that lying is wrong. Where do we understand? Where do we get all these values from? Is from our own society, through observation and through learnings and from teachings of people around us, from our people, from all people around us. Okay, we like a sponge, we pull out, we take all, we absorb all the values from. Okay, language is a value. The language that you speak to is kind of a value also. Okay, you attach a lot of importance to it, right? It's your mother tongue. There are people who speak a lot of languages, like the polyglots. So they attach importance to the languages they know. So language kuda or value. Hmm? The way you see it, that is how it changes. Okay. So, so far clear? Ignore easy example, history. Our freedom struggle was in value. Swaraj, we wanted our own government. Swaraj, nambale archi pannanu. Freedom struggle is a value system. Swaraj is a value system. Fair? Okay. Purida. Yes, no? Yes, non-violence is a value. Right. True. Yeah. So dignity of life, all these is from history. Okay. Voice to the voiceless, power to the powerless, Swaraj. All these things are values that we attach to. Okay. So while giving because I have given you a question and one case study to write on or think upon. So what you are expected as a student of UPSC is you have to use daily life examples, use legitimate examples. You cannot like write some example which is not very easily doable. Okay, you have to use legitimate and you know daily life examples that are very convincing and have to be real life ones. Okay, like if they are real life ones, it has more more worth to it. It is more understandable. Then நடக்கிற ஒரு விஷயம் தானேங்கிறது வந்து நமக்கு ஈஸியா அது புரியும். Now I have a question for you. Answer with a yes or no. Is our constitution built on values? Is our Indian constitution built on values? Okay. More answers? More answers? Okay. So can we proceed further? Give a thumbs up if I can proceed further. It's up to you. Can we proceed? Okay. Yeah. So now let's see on the types of values. We will talk on the 2 types of values today and end the session for today, so that I don't give you a lot of things altogether and confuse you even more. Okay. So 2 types. There are 2 types of value. Very easy. Intrinsic and then extrinsic. Okay. I repeat, intrinsic value, extrinsic value. If I say some intrinsic value na ennan paakalam first. It is complete by itself. What is the meaning of it is complete by itself? அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு மேல் கொண்டு we need not give any explanation. Truth, honesty. I've given 2 examples. Give me more examples. Anybody? Truth, honesty, something like this, which is the end. இதுக்கு மேல அதை எக்ஸ்பிளைனே பண்ண தேவையில்ல. மேல அதுக்கு மேல பேசவே வேண்டாம். That is it. That has worth in its own self. It is right by itself. Okay. Okay. It is worthy in itself. You need not add anything or give something extra support to that particular value system. Right? Non-violence. Okay. Belief. Yes. Where? Few more. I don't see many other people active much. Why so? you can be wrong also. I'm here to correct you if you're wrong, and if you're right, I'm here to appreciate you. So let me give you my examples. Okay, one more. I'll give one more. Goodness, being good. Okay, honesty, right? Fine. So you understand what intrinsic value is. Intrinsic value is which has its own worth attached to it. It is an end in itself, by itself. You need not elaborate more or attach any other support to it. Okay, that is intrinsic value. So let's go to the other type of value, that is extrinsic value. Now, for extrinsic value, you have to have an instrumental worth to it. What is instrumental worth? You are wealthy. How do you know you are wealthy? You have to have money or wealth or some property to show that you are wealthy. Correct? நம்ம சொல்லுவோம்ல, அவர் பணக்காரர் இருப்பா. அவர் பணக்காரர், being wealthy, அவர் பணக்காரர் is a value. How? He has to have money, enough assets and property to prove that he is wealthy. So that is extrinsic. So you need an instrument, you need an extra support system to fulfill the criteria of that particular value system. That is extrinsic value. So fame, pugar. Ignore system, pugar. How do you know that the person is famous? He has to have, see, for example, think of any celebrity that you like, or MS Dhoni. Okay, we all like him, right? So how do we know that MS Dhoni has fame? How do we know? Because he is famous. Anything or everything that he does is there in the media and we acknowledge it, so he is famous. So if MS Dhoni claims that he is famous, he has enough fame that has an instrument of giving worth to it. That is that extra support, and that is called extrinsic value. So fame is an extrinsic value. Being wealthy is an extrinsic value. Okay, let's go for one more example. Physical fitness. You say that somebody is physically very fit, has a very muscular body, six packs, everything. Okay, how do you know it? How do you claim that you're physically fit? And how do you convince that you're physically fit? You have to show that you're fit. You have to have an instrument of worth attached to it to show that you are fit, you are physically fit. So physical fitness is an extrinsic value. Fair? Purida. So give me a few examples of extrinsic value if you understand. Now, since I should know if I've put this idea across clearly. உங்களுக்கு கிளியரா புரிஞ்சிருக்கு அப்படிங்கிறது எனக்கு புரியணும். One example each in the chat section. Can I see some? I don't think that this. Okay, yeah, educational qualification, correct, right? True, fair. Okay, yeah, right. Few more. Just so that you understand. Like, how we can say that this person is qualified enough. How? Yeah, skills, right? Skills is also right. You have to have some instrument or some instrument, a tool for it to prove or give worth to it. That is extrinsic value. So are you all able to understand the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic value as of now? Clear? Yes. right? Helping to help is also, yeah. If we say that this person is helpful, he is very kind. Kind is intrinsic. Helpful is extrinsic. So that is the difference. Okay. Kindness as a value is intrinsic. That is end. You need not elaborate. But helpful, the person is helpful. Abdina, it is extrinsic. We have to see that the person is. We have to believe that the person is helpful. So this is the difference. So now let's come to an important part of it, and let's end the session after this. Now we know what value is, whether value is right or wrong. We know that there is nothing right or wrong in the values. We have understood that by a few examples, and then we came across two questions. One is a case study, another a very simple question out of what are values, and then the types of values. So with all this, we have understood that value differs from place to place, time to time, and context to context. Intrinsic tells character of a person. It's right, ma'am. I won't say it tells the character of a person. See, a person can be good, kind, honest. We cannot talk about what person directly here. The values that the person attached, அதாவது ஒரு பர்சனை பத்தி நம்ம டைரக்டா இன்ட்ரென்சிக் வேல்யூ எக்ஸ்ட்ரென்சிக் வேல்யூன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது, சரிங்களா? பிகாஸ் ரெண்டுத்திலுமே பர்சனை பத்தி தான் இருக்கு. இன்ட்ரென்சிக்லயும் பர்சனை பத்தி தான் பேசுறோம், எக்ஸ்ட்ரென்சிக்லயும் பர்சனை பத்தி தான் பேசுறோம். அண்ட் இன் போத் த வேல்யூஸ் தட் பில்ட்ஸ் த கேரக்டர் ஆஃப் அ பர்சன் வித் போத் தீஸ் சிஸ்டம்ஸ். இண்டிவிஜுவல் வேல்யூஸா நம்ம எடுத்து பேசினோம்னா தான் நமக்கு புரியும் வெதர் இட் இஸ் இன்ட்ரென்சிக் ஆர் நாட். ஓகேவா? இப்போ ஒரு பர்சன் நீங்க எடுத்துக்கோங்க. இஃப் த பர்சன் இஸ் வெரி கைண்ட், ரொம்ப நல்ல, இஃப் ஹி இஸ் குட், இஃப் த பர்சன் இஸ் குட் அப்படின்னா தட்ஸ் அன் இன்ட்ரென்சிக் வேல்யூ. இஃப் த பர்சன் இஸ் பியூட்டிஃபுல், இஃப் த சேம் பர்சன், நான் சொல்றது ஒரே பர்சன், இஃப் த பர்சன் லுக்ஸ் வெரி குட், ரொம்ப அழகா இருக்காங்க பாக்குறதுக்கு, ஸோ தட் இஸ் எக்ஸ்ட்ரென்சிக். அந்த அழகு அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு விஷயத்த உலகத்துக்கு புரிய வைக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு இன்ஸ்ட்ருமெண்ட், we need a tool for it to understand and affirm அழகு அப்படிங்கிறது. ஆனா குட், ஆனஸ்ட் அப்படிங்கிறது that is there, that is an end. நமக்கு அப்படியே தெரியும். அதை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் மேற்கொண்டு ஏதோ ஒரு சப்போர்ட் சிஸ்டமும் அதுக்கு தேவையில்லை. ஸோ ஒரு பர்சன் கேன் ஹாவ், ஆர் always all people have both intrinsic and extrinsic values if we look more into it. புரியுதா உமா மகேஸ்வரி? Okay. So values change from person to person, place to place, time to time, and with context. So we understand this, right? We will talk further about this statement in the coming classes. Okay. It was good talking to you all. Now I will keep this forum open for a couple of minutes. If you have any doubts, kindly ask, and I'll continue this chapter values in the coming classes because it's a big chapter. We cannot do it in one session. Any questions? What do we mean by value system? Value system is the bunch of values that you have and with which what you the way you operate is a value system. Right? For you have to understand what a system is. System is a set of rules, and value system is the collective group of values that you adhere to and operate accordingly. Anything else? Any more queries? You're welcome. Okay. So here we come to the end of the session. It was good talking to each one of you. We'll meet further for the coming sessions, okay, in the coming sessions, and complete the value system. I mean, the value class. Value means it is a self. மதிப்பீடா மேம் அப்படியும் வச்சுக்கலாம், மதிப்பீடாவும் வச்சுக்கலாம். இப்போ உங்களுக்கு ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் தரேன் உமா மகேஸ்வரி. எப்படின்னா, நீங்க சொல்ற மதிப்பீடு இஸ் வர்த், கரெக்டான வார்த்தை, ரொம்பவே கரெக்டான வார்த்தை. இப்போ நீங்க வந்து பொய் பேச மாட்டீங்க, யூ ஆர் பொய்யே பேச மாட்டீங்க, ட்ரூ, ஒன்லி ட்ரூத், தட் இஸ் அ வேல்யூல. அது ட்ரூத் இஸ் அ வேல்யூ. நீங்க அந்த வேல்யூவை வச்சிருக்கீங்க. அந்த வேல்யூக்கு நீங்க மதிப்பு கொடுக்குறீங்கல்ல, அதுதான் பொய். அதாவது உண்மை பேசுறதுக்கு நீங்க ஒரு வேல்யூ கொடுக்குறீங்களா, அதை நீங்க மதிக்கிறீங்கல்ல. சோ தட் இஸ் வேல்யூ. ஓகேவா? செல்ஃப் வர்த் is not value. Self-worth, I won't say it is not a value. It is kind of a value. Giving worth to yourself. So, self-worth, self-மதிப்பீடு, நீங்க சொன்னது self-worth. That is also a kind of a value. Self-love is a value. Love itself is a value. புரியுதா? Clear, Uma Maheshwari? Okay. Okay. So I am about to end the session now. You're most welcome. You're most welcome, Uma Maheshwari. Yeah. We have come to the end of the session. We'll meet further in the next schedule. Okay, I'll post the schedule soon. See you all. It was a class from Kindle Education Solutions. Bye. Have a great time. See you all. I'm ending the session now.